What's up, y'all? This your boy Baker, Conflict of Sportz. Welcome to the show.
Yo, this your boy
Go ahead.
Benoit, Conflict of Sportz. Courtney, first name.
All right, y'all. So this is our first broadcast. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Pretty much, we just gonna go over the NBA Finals, some sports, what we like about it, what we don't like about it. Our show pretty much basically about sports, fashion, anything going on in the entertainment, politics. We're not gonna be political. We're not gonna pick no sides. We're just going for the truth. And let's kick it off. What's up, Big Cole?
Man, just cooling, bro. Cooling, bro.
All right, you've been, yeah, boy. What's up with them games? Or how you like about what you like about that series? Who you? Matter of fact, who I see you got that Miami Heat hat on. So I'm assuming that you're going for the Heat. You going for the Heat? That's your pick for the series? What you got going on?
No, I'm a fan of both teams.
Okay.
I'm a fan of both teams. You know.
Okay, I can dig that.
I've been watching Miami, bro, since we was young. You know, so it's not like it's not like I'm a new fan of Miami. You know, I've been had this hat, so I like the squad.
I got a couple of hats up there too. I got a variety for hats, you know. So I understand that.
So I got a lot of respect for the team, but as for right now, this series, I don't think they're gonna win it.
Who, Miami?
I don't think they're gonna win it. I think the Lakers gonna win it.
You want to put that on? You want to stamp that?
I say Lakers in 5.
5? All right. Well, I mean, I'm realistic about sports. I'm a LeBron James fan, so I've been following LeBron James. You know this. Since McDonald's All-American, I had the jersey. I was rocking it before he made it to the NBA. So I already knew whatever team he was going to, that's who I was going to go with, because before that, my favorite player, like, I was a player after Michael Jordan with the Bulls. When he retired, I went to Shaq. So you remember for our dance at school, I had the Kobe Bryant jersey on. That was my team, the Lakers. I was rocking with them. So that's a fact right there on the record for everybody. I had the Kobe Bryant jersey, and what soured me with that, I was mad that they couldn't make it together. And then, rest in peace to Kobe, no disrespect. He came out and he talked about Shaq on there, and that man lost his marriage. Yeah. So that's when I pretty much was like, well, I'm not gonna mess with Kobe no more. I'm gonna follow Shaq. And then from there, I was already an Iverson fan, because at that point I didn't have a team. I was a player. I was really pretty much running with players. So Iverson, you remember I had the Iverson jersey. I had the Iverson jersey.
Yeah, I've always, even though the Bulls was like that was my favorite team, but I like.
It's kind of hard to say nobody was a Bulls fan back then. Yeah, as a kid, either you was a Bulls fan or you was a Laker fan. There was, I mean, now you had your other people with the different players, but for the most part, you was a Laker fan or a Chicago Bulls fan. And in between that, Detroit would get you, and San Antonio would get some people, but it was all the 90s. That's the Bulls right there. Or you either hated the Bulls because they was whooping your team, or you was a Bulls fan.
Yep. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing for the Lakers with me also, like Miami. I never hated the Lakers. I used to have a Kobe Bryant reversible jersey. I know you remember that one.
Yeah, I remember that. So you had the half Michael Jordan jersey. You had, I think, was half Wizard, half Bull. I think you had that. Didn't you have that?
It was just the Wizards.
Oh, the Wizard one. I remember that Michael Jordan one. I don't remember what. Man, boy, you came out the house with that. I was so mad. I don't remember why you got that jersey on. Because I'm big on MJ. I'm like, cuz, that's not MJ right there. He just coming back for the check.
That was still MJ, so I had to get it.
Yeah, I mean, now I understand. Yeah, now I understand because I'm older. But back then I was like, man, I'm not buying the Wizard Michael Jordan. That don't even look right. And then when the boy had the bullets, when they did the throwback one with the bullets with the Michael Jordan with the red, white, and blue, I hated that. I was like, man, look at this dude, man. They clowning my boy, man. But he signed the contract and he lived out to us. So that's one thing I can say about LeBron. If he signed the agreement, he ain't gonna ask for no trade.
Nope.
He definitely don't ask for no. He gonna honor his contract. But then when it's over, he's gonna make his decision. And people don't like that about him. People would rather him stay with a franchise and struggle with him, be unhappy. You can't live your life like that, bro. If you unhappy wherever you at, you gotta move. You gotta move around. You gotta move around. But people are looking at it like, oh, loyalty. Man, if I'm not happy, I'm leaving. I'm like that in life. So I guess some people just move different like that. They'll rather just stick it out and be upset and mad, but you're not happy, so that you deserve that.
Yeah. But with that go all the way back to the owners. See, the owners wanna have complete control over every situation, and they want to have control over the players' careers. When in all reality, you can't. Because if this player is not happy in your organization, you can't hold this player in your organization for your own reasons, and this person is not happy. That's not right. So when the players start, soon as the players start taking their own career in their own hands, they the bad guys now. But they only doing was making them happy. Owners don't like that.
Yeah. And I mean, and that's with life too. Like I said, you don't own nobody. Now, if you sign an agreement, live up to your agreement. I can say that, but at the same time, if you're not happy, you always that option. If you can get traded, you tell them where you want to go and they can make that happen. That's business. A lot of people mad at AD for what he did, but he tried though. He tried. They got him help. The help got hurt. They didn't do a good job of maintaining the help that they got him. So why would I sign another 5-year deal and go over that again? Because if they would have kept DeMarcus Cousins, he would have stayed with New Orleans.
Yeah.
I'd say he would have stayed, and they would have had a playoff run. Now I'm not gonna say they was gonna win no championship, but they would have been in the playoffs because they was damn near in the playoffs with DeMarcus Cousins and him playing. You know?
Definitely.
So when you mistreated him, then that's when he turned it up. You're like, all right, it's time for me to go. And a lot of people didn't like that.
No. And then perfect example.
Like
Perfect example. I don't know if you remember this. And this goes into all that. You remember when they traded Harrison Barnes during the game?
That's fucked up. Now you can imagine, think about it. No, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, they traded Harrison Barnes during the game. But they get mad when the players want to take their own career into their hand. That's why. Because the teams want to do what they want to do to make their team better. But when the player decide, oh, I don't want to be here no more, it's a problem. But you can trade a player. You can trade a player during a game where he actually playing, and you can trade him
during the game.
See that during the game.
That's kind of messed up.
That is.
That's messed up right there.
You're not even giving that player a heads up.
Yep. That's messed up right there.
Yeah, but that's that business side, you know. That's the business side of it. It's messed up, but it's business. So, but yeah, man, I got a few stats right here, though, man. Want to get into that?
Yeah. So you said you got the Lakers in 5. I know the Lakers gonna win. That's my prediction. The Lakers gonna win, but I'm gonna go with 6. And the only reason why I'm gonna go with 6 because Miami is I'm not gonna say they're an underdog, but they one of them teams that if they kind of against the wall, they're gonna show up some. That game 1 was a stunner for them. The Lakers beat the bricks off the ball, and that was only because I think just them being in that situation, that kind of, I guess, I'm not gonna say they're scared, but they was trying to figure it out during the game. And you gotta go on the court and know your game plan. I mean, you're gonna adjust in this and that, but for the most part, everybody gotta know their role before you step on that floor. The role don't change unless you draw a play up during the game. Because that's what practice is for, you know what I'm saying? You got your plays that you run. If that don't work, y'all got plan B, plan C, big. You know, you keep going on. And then if we got to customize something, we see something that we didn't practice for, but we can adjust, then that's when you run those special plays like they did when AD hit that game winner. That wasn't a play, but they adjusted to it on the fly, but they practiced that, though. They say they do practice that. So that was in their plan, but that was just in the stash, and it ended up working because they practiced it, you know?
Yep.
So exactly. I say that's why I say 6. But if they played like they played game 1, the Lakers gonna sweep. It's not even gonna be 5 games. If they play stunned like that and they can't keep up, that's 4 games right there. And then they're gonna have the next season. So
see,
that's how I feel.
I don't think it was that much they were stunned because they started off the game good. But when the Lakers start making that run and they start hitting the threes, Miami had to change up their defense. So that opened up more opportunities because now you got the 3-point shooters hitting shots. So that opens up the lane for AD and LeBron. They don't really have nobody that can stick AD down in the post.
Yeah. So shit, they really ain't got nobody for Dwight Howard either.
So when I look at that, you know, that's an adjustment they're gonna have to make. Bam got injured, so that's key.
You see, I didn't know that. So he injured, or so he injured, or he
probably gonna play, but he's probably gonna play.
No reports or anything. Okay.
No, he aggravated an injury that he had in the Boston series.
Shit, Jimmy Butler aggravated that shit. I know his ankle not all right. So I know it's not. I know he's hurting right now.
Goran Dragic got a tear. He got some kind of tear in his foot. So it's very possible he not playing. So with all that, it might be hard for Miami to win a game. Yeah. Like you said, it might be a sweep. It'll be hard for them to win a game when you look at
this game right here. This game right here. See, I ain't know. I really never paid attention to the game, but after a certain time, like me, I like that game, like that Boston and Miami Heat. That was a series. I like games like that. When the lead be by 30, 40 points, I really don't pay attention because it'd be boring to me. I like the dig out of the hole mentality. Like for the teams that's down that dig out, because that's what Denver did. They was digging themselves out, so I can dig that. But when I see you can't do it and they just whooping your ass, the game really don't be interested in that part because you can pretty much say who's gonna win. You know?
Yeah,
but Jimmy Butler had Jimmy Butler had 23 points. So he kind of balled out, but he need somebody on that team in order to beat the Lakers. Somebody on that team gotta have at least 25. You gotta have two players in the 20s and 3 players in at least the 10s. Everybody else can throw a little 4-5 points here and there. But right now they had 23 for Jimmy Butler. Jay Crowder had 12. Hero, he didn't really show up. They locked him up. Oh, he was just rookie shy. That bitch had 14 points.
Defense.
And your boy Kendrick Nunn had 18. So see, the staff that they had right there, they was missing that one more player with 20 points, and it would have been a game.
Mm-hmm.
And Kendrick Nunn was close to it.
But for Kendrick Nunn, that was them 18 points. That's garbage time points.
Right.
The game was pretty much.
That's your boy. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. But he was hitting though. But I mean, if he's doing all that, they should have played him more. Because his minute, let me see. Yeah, he had 20. Man, he played a nice little amount, 20 minutes. But that was at the end of the game, though. He didn't start.
Yeah. See, with him, he had been sick because he had the COVID, so that took him out of the rotation.
Oh, you're right.
Before they got to the bubble,
I thought he was just playing.
Yeah. No, so before they got to the bubble, he was in the rotation heavy. But when they got to the bubble, he was sick, so that took him out of the rotation. And Dragic was playing good, but now that Goran is out, Kendrick Nunn probably gonna get to start the next game. So those 18 points in 20 minutes, that gave him a little rhythm going into the next game.
Yeah, you're right, because that he gonna know. All right, I got these spots right here. These my spots.
Yeah.
He gonna know his spots. So yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But only having Butler, Crowder, Hero, and none in double digits, that's not gonna cut it. Especially if the Lakers played like they played in game one, and you have AD with 34, LeBron 25, Caldwell Pope
Yeah,
13. He had a
25.
lot of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Danny Green had 11. Caruso
See?
had 10 points.
Yeah.
Like, if the Lakers spreading the ball like
Shit,
that,
that bitch
there's gonna
LeBron
be
almost
no.
had a triple double. But see, with LeBron, it was more defense too. So if that boy can
Yeah.
play defense and give you 25, he giving you damn near a triple double, and he actually playing defense. So that's helping out right there. Like
Yeah.
he was playing 5.
Yeah.
Brown was playing 5 for the game.
And then when you
And
look
he
at
was
it,
like, if you was coming out, I don't care if you're dunking, I'm jumping.
yeah. And then another thing too, if you look at the rebounds, AD had 9 rebounds, LeBron had 13, Dwight Howard 8.
That's what I'm saying. Because you're playing 5.
Caldwell Pope, Caldwell had 2, Danny Green had 4 rebounds, Rondo 3, Caruso 4, Kuzma 8, Morris 3 rebounds. The Lakers rebounded real good. That's key for the Lakers also. If you giving the Lakers rebounds, if they win in the rebound battle, the Lakers are hard to beat. So, and you look at Miami rebounds. Jimmy Butler only had 2, Crowder only had 2, Bam only had 4, Duncan Robinson had 4, Dragic 1, Hero 4, Iggy had 5, Kendrick Nunn had 5, Solomon Hill had 3, and Kelly Olynyk had 5, and Derrick Jones had 1. You're not gonna win against the Lakers rebounding like that.
Right.
You're not gonna win against the Lakers rebounding like that.
Right. And it wasn't far off though. For the first quarter, it was 28-31. But see, that second quarter is what fucked them. That second quarter 2, Miami scored 20. The Lakers had 34. So that was the quarter right there that changed the form. And then they come back in the third quarter. They still got smashed, 19-28. Now, the fourth quarter, they try to make a comeback. They outdid them, but at that point, it's too late. They did 31 points in the fourth quarter, and then they did 23 points, the Lakers. So they pretty much was coasting that point, and then 9-8-1-16. So if they would have put that same effort in quarter 2 that they did in 4, when quarter 4 would have started, it would have been a closer game. But see, they ass backwards, though. If you swap 4 and 2, when fourth quarter start, it's close to a game. Now you really got a ball. But they already had the gap from the second quarter. They never recovered. And when they try to recover, it was too late.
Yeah, so Miami was up 13. When the Lakers went on their run until midway in the third quarter, Lakers went on a 75-30 run.
Yep.
You can't let that happen. I don't care what team it is. If you let a team go on a 75-30 run, you're not winning that game.
Never. The only way you can win that type of game, if you got Steph Curry, you got Klay Thompson, Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, and give me another shooter. Give me another pure shooter. And Kevin Durant. You got all 5 of them coming down court and popping that bitch from top of the key and just running back on defense and stopping it. That's the only way. And they got to make every shot when they go down. I'm talking about the run-up threes. Run up to the top of the key, 3-pointer, shoot it, and then play defense, try to steal the ball. Somebody do the same, and that's impossible. The only person I seen do some crazy shit like that was Reggie Miller.
And everybody you just named, they are more than capable of doing that. More than capable.
You just gotta have that effort. If the effort not there, I don't give a damn what you do. The effort not there, you're gonna get a quarter 2. That's what that was. Quarter number 2, no effort. Quarter number 3, they already broke down because they trying to recover from 2. Then quarter after quarter 3, they looking like, man, we need to get back in the game. We better than this. And like I said, at that point, every time you score 2, we just gonna do a layup. As long as we keep scoring and we above or before you, you can shoot bricks on threes and try to come back. If we get them guaranteed 2 every time we go down the court, y'all lost. With a gap like that, and that's what happened. Yeah, it was getting close. It looked like it was getting excited. But them ball was rested, man. Them ball was they was running the clock down. That's all that was. That's a routine. I'm going to play slow so I can run the clock down. That's all that was.
But if you're the Lakers, even though you had a 32-point lead, you still got to keep your foot on the pedal.
Yeah.
So Miami took the lead down to like maybe 20 early in the fourth. So you still got to keep.
Yeah, they did have 20. I think it was 20.
So the Lakers still had a flexible lead, but you still got to keep your foot on the gas because a team like Miami, this Miami Heat team this year, you got to put them away.
That's a nice team too.
That's a nice
when the ball. Hey, you not to jump off the subject a little bit, but you seen the Bulls was trying to get Chris Paul, the Sixers. I seen a little rumor. I seen it. It's not in stone or whatever. Like I ain't see it on no big network. I just seen that on that. I think that was Bleacher. I want to say that was probably the. But it would be a nice
shout
fit.
Out
but
to,
you can imagine.
Shout out to LSU.
Oh yeah, I got him up there. You see him up there? I threw it up there. I don't have no college team though. I don't want to. I'm gonna put it on record. I have no college team, but I do root for the state though. If anybody like with a big game coming through, I'll root for the state, whatever the state is. But as far as having an actual college team, I never watched college ball growing up because there's too many schools. I can never pick a school because it's just too much raw talent in college for me.
Mm-hmm. And being that you brought up Philly, Doc Rivers agreed to a deal to go to Philly to be the coach.
Oh, is it in stone?
Yeah. He agreed.
So he going to the Sixers?
Yeah, Doc Rivers is going to be the next coach. Yes.
Oh, that's going to be a good look for him.
Yes,
that's wrong how they did. Listen, that's kind of messed up how they did, my boy, bro. Because if it wasn't for Doc, Kawhi wouldn't have never went there. And to say, I mean, I can understand they choke and the owner wanted to go against the Lakers and make a big deal out of it, but you got to understand that these guys are in a position to where they can't do their everyday routine that may be helping them be the best player they can be. Like take care of one of their children or have their children with them or their wife or just go riding to ease your mind. I know like I said, I know they choke, but Paul, I mean, that big hating bitch.
Paul George.
Paul George, him, he was depressed.
Yeah,
like,
he has probably one of those.
He was one of those. He's one of those players that whatever team he had, if you got kids, when you're not around him, that's going to affect you. You know what I'm saying? And like I said with Doc, they didn't give that man a fair chance because they in an element they never been into. Some of them players around they kids 24/7. Now you done strip that from them. Their family can't come meet them. You can't bring nobody in your hotel room. You know what I'm saying? Like they put all them rules into play like that. But goddamn, if I'm a family man, FaceTime not gonna cut it all the time with me and my daughter and my son. I need to go see them and hug them and say I love them. Like just go buy them something and shit like that. Yeah. You imagine you an NBA player right now, and you in the room just chilling because they ain't got no activities. I'm not going outside and fish like the mother ball. I'm not standing by the pool smoking a cigar. Like you're supposed to be locked in for them playoffs, man.
And what you just said at the end, even though they had all these rules, as a player, that's the one thing you can actually use to your advantage. Being that you don't have any kind of distractions, you can actually focus on the goal at hand. Everybody that was in the bubble was there for one reason, trying to get to a championship. So being that you don't have any distractions is a little more easier to focus on the goal at hand. Even though it is tough not seeing your family, kids, your loved ones. Yeah, that's tough. But as a player, you can lock in more on the goal at hand.
You're right.
And with the Clippers, the whole Clippers situation, Doc Rivers is the wrong person that took the blame. I feel the blame.
It wasn't his fault because I don't think he run plays though. I don't think he did it in Boston. I think he got somebody that do that. So that's normal for him to sit there and not trip out like that because the person that's supposed to draw the play is supposed to bring it to him based off of what your specialist see. Excuse me, or what he see. So to fire that man like that, they did him a favor because that team, they keep saying that team would have beat the Lakers or took it to 7. That team wouldn't have did shit.
And you
all you gotta do is lock up. All you gotta do is lock up everybody but Kawhi.
You right though. They did Doc Rivers a favor. Even though he's the wrong person that got blamed, they did him a favor. Because the players are the ones that take the blame. Kawhi Leonard had all these demands. Kawhi Leonard wanted to load manage.
Yeah.
That threw
because they thought that's what LeBron was like. That's what LeBron. Like they look at that and they think that's easy. Like with Michael Jordan. A lot of people think that's easy. Man, I remember this like it was yesterday. The day the Cavaliers lost, LeBron shaved his head and he was in the weight room the next day. Some of them boys going straight vacation. Some of them boys do that the next day after a tough loss like that. He posted a picture. He in the gym. He shaved all. I think that's the one where he shaved all his hair off. Like he was bald headed. But that bitch was in the gym.
He was in the gym. Bald headed, jamming his teeth.
Yeah, everybody playing, and there's nothing wrong playing with your kids and stuff. But if I'm the breadwinner, I'm gonna love on y'all. I'm gonna give y'all what y'all need emotionally. But I gotta go back to work in 2-3 days. So at least the first day let me sleep, and then the next 2 days I'm gonna suck it up because y'all ain't see me. You know.
But
and I think that routine is what messed it up.
That lets you know what kind of player he is. You know, that lets you know what kind of player LeBron is. You know, that he was right back in the game.
I'm gonna tell you now. If I was Chris Paul, being that I used to play for the Clippers, and I know we gotta play them more than once, and we possibly about to be neighbors because I'm moving around you. Shit. You could do all that, man.
I think Chris Paul should go to the Lakers if it's available next season. If it's available,
that'll be dope. I would do that. I would do that because, I would do that because that's revenge right there. Because y'all ain't want to y'all gave up on me too, and I picked y'all out of just wanting to get out of New Orleans. That's kind of the same situation with AD. He was trying to leave, but they blocked it because I can understand business wise, but. He didn't want to go to the Clippers, but he bought into it and he stayed there. Yep. Now his window with Kobe closed. Yep. So now I gotta stay with y'all funding at the home. Cause that ball, I'm gonna tell you now, if Chris Paul would have made it over there with Kobe, Kobe would have had more than 5 rings.
Oh yeah.
Cause that's his point guard. That would have been his upgraded Fisher.
Oh.
That's exactly who that would have been. His upgraded Fisher. Cause Fisher was nice, but Chris Paul to me got a little bit more hit with him. But Fisher more clutch when it come time. Fisher gonna come through more than Chris Paul.
Fisher,
I can say that.
Derek Fisher was a clutch shooter, but he wasn't a real point guard like Chris Paul.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It balances out. But if I was to pass the ball and I want somebody to take the shot, if I wanted somebody to take that shot to help me out, I'm picking Fisher over Chris Paul.
But Derek Fisher couldn't get his own shot though.
No, I'm saying though, if I had to. No, as I'm saying, he couldn't get his own shot. But I'm saying if I had to pass the ball and depend on somebody else to hit the shot, I'd rather shoot it myself before let Chris Paul. Chris Paul will hit it sometimes, but I wouldn't know. But for Fisher, I know there's a dog in there. That ball gonna shoot that, and I got a 90% chance that. No, I'm not gonna say 90% because that's kind of high. But I got a greater percent chance of him making it than missing. Chris Paul, depending on what Chris Paul you get, you're going to either get a make or you're going to get, I'm going to brick it and then we're going to talk in the huddle.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Definitely. But I want to get back to the Clippers situation right quick though.
Yeah, run it.
Like I say, man, Doc Rivers was the wrong person to get the blame for that. And I believe that because when you got a player like Paul George, when he first signs with the Clippers, he says the expectations are to win a championship. And now that they lost, they got kicked out the second round. His first excuse is the team didn't think that this year was a championship or bust year for them. So when you went to the Clippers, your first mindset wasn't to win the championship. That's a lie.
But he said on camera though that. But why? My thing is this, and not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but if you're not playing for the championship, what are you playing for? I don't give a damn what team you're on. The goal is to be the championship. So pretty much what he said, he signed for the check. That's what he pretty much said when he said that. I just signed for the money. And that I'm happy he didn't go to the Lakers for that reason. I was kind of upset that he didn't come, but if that's how it is, man, I don't want that on my team, bro.
Which
I don't want that on my team.
Everybody know he signed with the Clippers to win a championship, but the season didn't go.
Why else would you play?
The season didn't go how they expected. They didn't have no team chemistry. Him and Kawhi probably played what, all season, maybe 30 games together at the same time. Because either Kawhi playing, Paul George not playing. Paul George playing, Kawhi not playing. So they didn't really have no team chemistry.
And they was busting up the season. During the season, but them boys balling, bro.
Yeah,
they balling during the season.
They won games. But being that they really didn't, the playoffs was a little different. Playoffs was a little different. Paul George was in his depression, like he said. You know, he had some mental illnesses going on that he had to work on. He had a few good games, but when it mattered the most, he didn't show up.
Yeah.
And he's actually known for that, not showing up in big playoff games when he's supposed to. So
that's crazy.
As a sports fan, as a basketball fan, and I've told a lot of people this, before the playoffs started, I feel like the Clippers will focus on the Lakers more than anything.
Yeah, when they played us that game one, I think that was game of the season, the beginning. Man, that ball came out there with that dog. That ball came out with that dog. And I'm not gonna lie, when they said that, I said, boy, when them boys gonna meet up in the conference finals, that's gonna be a 7-game, whoever gonna win, like a dog fight. Like the way they beat the ball. But then they slowed down. But every time they played the Lakers, they was 100% right. Like everybody was playing their role. So
when the season started, everybody knew it was gonna be Clippers Lakers Western Conference Finals.
And they got close, but
when it got time for the playoffs, before the playoffs started, the first thing that I saw a report on was somebody from the Clippers organization was saying that they felt like Portland could beat the Lakers in the first round. So they were focused on who was going to play the Lakers in the first round, rather focusing on who they were playing in the first round. Which, with them playing Dallas, and I'll say this right now, if Porzingis was healthy, Clippers would have lost in the first round. Clippers would have lost in the first round if Porzingis would have stayed healthy.
Yeah, that's a big. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a fan. I'm kind of a fan of him. I like his work.
They couldn't stop Luka.
Yeah.
Porzingis was a problem when he was healthy.
Yeah.
Clippers would have lost.
Yep. You sure right about that?
They didn't take Dallas serious. just like they didn't take Denver serious. They didn't take Denver serious. Look what happened.
Them bought 3-1 specialists.
3-1. You up 3-1. You got the Clippers were supposed to be the Clippers were supposed to be the best defensive team in the NBA. Like they like to say, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, the two best wing defenders in the league.
Yeah, I'm looking at these stats right here.
But they had a 3-1 lead, and you gave that up. They choked.
Yeah.
They choked. And that's all you can say. They choked.
And that's kind of messed up, though, because at the end of the day, I had really wanted to see that. I want to see that happen because anything shorter that they're going to say, like Skip, your boy Skip be saying, he trying to use that reverse psychiatry to bet on it so that they can lose, so then he can follow up with his true plan on what he want to say about him. That's all that is. I read through that. All the Lakers, and then that's his easiest ring. Nah, boy, the team that the man playing, them people earn that spot to go there. Because I ain't gonna lie, I thought Boston was gonna win the series and it would have just been a 7-game. But Boston young. But you see in about 2 years, well, watch how that team about 2 years, give them 2 years. They're gonna be a problem in the East. Depending on what everybody else do, because Greek Freak don't want to leave Minnesota. I mean not Minnesota. Milwaukee. He don't want to leave, but what he pretty much saying is, I need help. When that ball gonna get somebody that can dish him the ball, because he can't dribble. Every time he dribble, he lose the ball. I don't know who told him to go up there and dribble. He needs to pass that ball and get in position for the ball. But depending on how the NBA come out, a lot of teams that's hot right now won't be in the playoffs. You got Golden State coming back. That's gonna take them 2 years to get. No, they're gonna take a half a year to get it right, but they're not gonna do big like to where they're gonna make it to the finals. But they're gonna trade a lot of people if they haven't already.
Golden State gonna be back in the playoffs next year.
Oh no, they're gonna be back in the playoffs. But I'm saying, as
far as
stuff, right,
healthy play,
they all healthy. They all gonna be healthy.
And you got Andrew Wiggins also. They still got Andrew. Wiggins.
No, Andrew Wiggins nice. They did that with their play, but I think they got Andrew Wiggins. I don't think they're gonna keep him. I think they're gonna put a package together with that number 2 pick, and Wiggins, and present that to a team for a player they want. That's a nice package right there. You got the number 2. So tell me the number 2 pick who you want. Like you can get whoever you want. The number 1. So if they got 5 people that everybody got the radar on, you still got an opportunity to get 4 of them things. And you're getting Wiggins. But it all see how it's gonna play out. I don't think Golden State gonna use that pick for a player. I think they're gonna give that away for something.
If they do use it for a player, the only player they interested in is Giannis.
That's what I'm saying, though. And I don't think Giannis. I think Giannis gonna wait and to see who they're gonna put in play to help him. And if he don't like it, he gonna roll the fuck out. He gonna stay with him and see who gonna. You know what I'm saying? He gonna stay. He gonna find a way to see what's more comfortable.
But Giannis got a team around him. Giannis got to get better.
No, he got to get better. But at the same time, they need him a true point guard. So if you bring somebody like Chris Paul over there and let him feed him, that's gonna be better for Giannis because he ain't gonna have to feel obligated to do things he can't do. But as far as the mid-range jumper and dominating the paint, he got to do more of that. Than him dribbling the ball at the top of the key and shooting a 3, he should not be shooting 3s. Big like that.
But if he work on his 3s and get better at it, that's gonna help him out.
Nope, I don't like that feature on him because he's gonna be shooting more bricks thinking they're gonna go in. No matter if he shoot 10 3-pointers, I give him 4.
But that's why he got to get better at shooting 3s.
Yeah,
because all they doing is trapping Giannis when he get in the lane.
Once you trap him, it look like he get confused and everything happen with the ball. You don't know what he about to do. Giannis, when he try to dribble, I hate when a big man that can't dribble try to dribble. They just gonna take the ball from you because it take longer for the ball to go down. They gotta think that's slow motion.
Yeah, he look awkward.
Think about Shaq and
I
that
like
motherfucker doing and one behind the back and is working on you. That gonna
but
piss you off.
I like Giannis as a player.
Oh yeah, that's my boy.
But
I like.
he does have to get a jumper. He does have to get he got to work on his three, and he got to get that mid-range jumper. That'll help him a lot because it'll open up the floor more for him and his teammates. Because if you take a player like Giannis, you look at his size. Giannis can get to the lane anytime he wants. But if he get that mid-range jumper along with that and a post game, because he really don't have that much of a post game, all he really do is get to the lane and muscle. He just bully you. He bully you in the lane like Shaq used to do. But Shaq had a post game.
Yes, but that's working though. If he develop a post game, ain't nobody getting in that room with him strong like that. They're gonna follow him every time. But then you put him on the line, he like fucking Shaq damn near.
That's exactly.
So if I keep following him, if everybody on the team follow Giannis twice, that ball gonna be tired of getting fight. He gonna get frustrated and they're gonna take him up. That's what's gonna end up happening because he don't hold his temper well.
He young. He's still young.
No, but ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what that is though. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. You say so you say the Lakers in 5, I say the Lakers in 6. I only say that because I'm being generous. Now, like I said earlier, if they play like they did game 1, they're getting swept. If they can't come out playing like the 98 versus 116. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, Miami definitely gonna play better. They definitely gonna play better. But and me saying Lakers in 5, that's being generous. Just cause I don't like to see a sweep in the finals. I don't like seeing sweeps in finals. So if it was a sweep, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
But I do see Miami winning 1 game. And Anthony Davis will be the MVP of the finals.
Yeah. You say AD?
Anthony Davis will be the MVP of the finals.
I don't think so. It's gonna be LeBron based. I think it's gonna be LeBron based off of him playing that defense, because that's the only reason why his points down like that. Because he locking down like if you got a potential to score 25 points, LeBron gonna say like they said, I'm gonna guard him. That count 2 in the finals. The points don't the actual amount of points you get, that don't make you MVP is what you do.
No.
I think that's gonna overpower the points. So AD gonna outscore. LeBron probably gonna have 2 games out of the stuff with 40 points or over 30. Not 40. I give LeBron 2 games out of the series with at least 32, 33 points and close to a triple-double or triple-double.
LeBron gonna get his points. But
as far as what he doing, that outweigh that. That ball locking down everybody that score so that the score can go up. He trusts his teammates.
Oh, yeah. But if you watch how they've been playing throughout the playoffs, you can see that they're playing through AD. Like LeBron
that's building his confidence.
LeBron is really giving AD the go. He giving AD the green light, kind of like the same way Dwayne Wade did with LeBron when he got to Miami. It's like
he trained them because when they win this year, they're gonna back to back. Once they're gonna get a taste of that, they're gonna make them trades. They're gonna get rid of Kuzma. They're gonna get rid of Danny Green, J.R. Smith. He only there offer just a quick signing. They're gonna definitely get rid of Avery Bradley because he was the one that was supposed to be the factor, but they winning without him, so we don't need him. McGee, they're gonna get rid of McGee and they're gonna keep the White. And one more person I seen.
They might keep both big names.
Nah, they're gonna get rid of McGee. They're gonna keep the Dwight Howard, and then they're gonna add another center. They probably gonna. I don't know what they draft stuff. I gotta pull up the draft them as far as in the next couple of years, but they're gonna keep the Dwight Howard for sure. I know that for a fact. Unless he decides to go to another team for money, he gonna stay with the Lakers.
Yeah, if I was Dwight Howard, I would stay. I would stay with the Lakers.
Anyway, y'all, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Pretty much summary of the show. Courtney say he got the Lakers in 5. I say I got the Lakers in 6. We pretty much agree on that. And also with me, I feel like the Lakers will sweep. If Miami can't get it together, there's only going to be 4 games. They're going to broom it up, get that out of there, have that parade, and they're going to get ready for next season with a new team, because they're going to make some trades and stuff. They're going to get some more people. But I predict Kuzma they're going to put Kuzma in a package, because he missing opening, like his opportunities that he should shoot the ball, he hesitates because he's not confident and end up losing the ball. He'll go from an open 3-pointer to a turnover because he'll dribble. Yeah. You catch that ball, you got to shoot it. If you can shoot it, don't think about it. Shoot that motherfucker. Yeah. But any closing words, Cole? What you got? Any closing words?
Man, first show. Just want to thank everybody, and we gonna hit them trials. We're gonna hit them trials, and we're gonna get better. And
Roger that. I want y'all to go ahead and follow us on. Go ahead.
No, we can't forget about shouting out Trinity Treats.
Roger that. Y'all go ahead and follow Trini Treats. Instagram is Trini, TRINI _ treats, TREATZ. She got cupcakes from scratch, everything made from scratch, nothing out of the box. Cupcakes, cinnamon rolls, cakes, pies, donuts, keto muffins. She got everything. And everything is made from 100% scratch, no box ingredients. So everything she make, from the icing to everything. So y'all go ahead and give her a shout, inbox her. She open for orders right now. I want to also do a shout out to Chris Baker III, the real CB3. Y'all follow him, an upcoming athlete. I want to also give a shout out to get it ready for y'all. To No Ceiling Sports, a real good trainer.
Bruno.
So Trev, look, y'all go ahead and follow that right there. If y'all have a child that's pursuing basketball and he needs some basketball lessons to get him sharp, y'all go ahead and contact him on that Instagram link that I just showed y'all on that band. And he got open sessions. He'll go ahead and get your child right with the dribbling, whatever he missing, plus more, with adding what they have to make them better. Anybody else you could think of? Cool.
Man, right now I think that's it, man.
Give a shout out to DJ Truth, FOH Podcast. Y'all go follow them. And pretty much that's it. Pretty much that's it.
Man. And we out.
Roger that.